So I thought today we'd have a quick look at this torch that I just pulled out of my cupboard. I'd kind of forgotten I had it actually. This is the SA safety torch with a model number of SA6060. I can't remember where I got this from. It was probably eBay or some junk sale or something like that. It's a very formidable looking torch or flashlight. In the US, tend to use the phrase flashlight. In the UK, we tend to say torch. But either or, it takes 3 D-cell batteries, and up front is a 4.5 volt bulb. It's fairly unremarkable, really, other than the fact that it's built like an absolute tank. You know, it's pretty indestructible. It's rated as being gas-proof for use in explosive atmospheres. And I can well believe that. I can't really see it being something you could break very easily. It's aluminium, it's cast aluminium. And the company actually, SA, that stands for Shimwell Alexander. And it was a company based in London. And they had a patent on this torch. And the patent was issued in 1957. So, you know, realistically, this is probably 1960s. Maybe 1970s. I think after that they became a different colour. They still made them, but they were yellow. The patent, interestingly, is held by the General Electric Company, GEC. That's nothing to do with the American General Electric Company. It's a different one. It's the British equivalent. Although it's not probably a particularly bright torch. I know when I've had batteries in it before, it's not exactly been dazzling. Basically, the idea is it can't ignite an explosive atmosphere. So everything is basically spark proof, which is probably why it's aluminium actually. And you can't even open it easily without, you have to remove the split pin. I would imagine you could put like a rivet through that to secure it even more securely if you wanted. If you take the split pin out, you can pull back this little locker there, and then the top will unscrew. You see a very, very meaty brass switch on that. So this is the light assembly, and it's very, very basic. You've just got a reflector there with a little round bulb in it. The glass, it is glass, has a retaining ring just to make it even tougher. I mean, there's a big thick bezel here, but there's also this cross of extra steel over it, or sorry, aluminium, just to make it even more indestructible. I'll just unscrew the bulb holder. You'll see inside is a very generic little, it's a mini Edison screw, this bulb, I think. That's what you call it, an MES bulb, same as you use on like most torches from the time, or bicycle lights, anything like that really. So that goes in there. There is the ability to pre-focus it, because that screws into that. And this locking nut's supposed to stop the bulb at just the right place, where you get a nice focus beam, but you can adjust it accordingly. There's a rubber gasket. I presume it's, well, I guess it's probably submersible. Don't know. I don't think I'd want to submerge it. So what's the purpose of a torch like this? Well, anything where you need a light in an explosive atmosphere, I suppose. Mines are the obvious one, like collieries. Any mine where you might have hazardous gases present, like methane. You may also need something like this in like a fuel station, like a petrol refinery, oil refinery, something like that. I suppose anything like that really, any kind of industrial setting where you need an extremely robust lamp that doesn't have any chance of igniting the atmosphere. You could also clonk someone with it quite effectively, so maybe security guards like them too. Other than that, there's not an awful lot to say about it. They're not particularly rare. I've seen a few of these for sale. This one does work. I have had batteries in it. It does light. I haven't got any D-cells on hand at the moment, so you'll have to take my word for it. It's not particularly bright. It's a fairly lackluster beam, but it does date from 1957, so you can't expect too much. All right, well, thanks for having a look at it. Don't forget to have a look at my other videos on lights and other videos generally. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see if I can make some more. Okay, thanks, bye.